Hi everyone. Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Living in a city comes with many exciting experiences. There are bustling streets, tall skyscrapers, public transportation, and endless things to do. But at the same time, city life can be overwhelming, especially when it comes to understanding and using the right vocabulary to describe places, transportation, lifestyle, and even common challenges. That's why in today's lesson, we'll go over essential city life vocabulary that will help you talk about your urban experiences with confidence. Whether you are describing your commute, talking about a busy downtown area, or discussing city challenges, this lesson will give you the right words to express yourself clearly. As always, this lesson follows the structure of our English Fab website, so be sure to check it out for even more resources. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary for city life. 1. Urban areas and infrastructure. Downtown, the central part of a city where businesses, offices, and shops are located. It's usually the busiest area. Skyscraper, a very tall building, usually found in business districts. Many skyscrapers are used for offices or apartments. Apartment complex, a group of apartment buildings with shared facilities such as parking, a gym, or a garden. Business district, an area with many offices, banks, and company headquarters. It's where people go to work. Shopping mall, a large building with many stores, restaurants, and entertainment options like cinemas. Public square, an open area in a city where people gather for events, concerts, or festivals. Many squares have statues or fountains. Pedestrian street, a street where only people can walk and cars are not allowed. These areas are common in shopping districts. Subway station, a place where people board underground trains, often found in big cities. Bus stop, a designated area where people wait for the bus. It usually has a bench and a sign showing bus schedules. Taxi stand, a specific place where taxis wait for passengers. You can find them outside airports, malls, and hotels. Traffic light, a signal with red, yellow, and green lights that controls vehicle movement at intersections. Crosswalk, a marked area on the road where pedestrians can safely cross. It's usually painted with white lines. Highway, a wide road for fast-moving vehicles that connects different parts of a city or different cities. Bridge, a structure that allows people and vehicles to cross over water, valleys, or roads. Park, a green space in the city with trees, grass, and benches where people go to relax or exercise. 2. Transportation and commuting. Subway, an underground train system used in many big cities for fast transportation. Metro, another word for subway, commonly used in some countries. Tram, a street-level electric train that runs on tracks and is used for short-distance travel. Taxi, a car for hire that takes passengers to their destination for a fare. Rideshare, a transportation service like Uber or Lyft, where people book a ride using an app. Carpool, when multiple people share a ride in the same car to save money and reduce traffic. Pedestrian, a person who walks on the street instead of using a vehicle. Bike lane, a special lane on the road for bicycles to ensure safe cycling. One-way street, a street where traffic moves in only one direction. Rush hour, the busiest time of the day when people travel to and from work, causing heavy traffic. Traffic jam, a situation where many cars are stuck on the road and moving very slowly. Detour, a temporary route used when the main road is closed. Public transportation, a system of buses, trains, and subways used by the public for commuting. Fare, the amount of money paid for using public transportation. Ticket machine, a device where people buy tickets for buses, trains, or subways. 3. City activities and lifestyle. Street market, an open-air marketplace where vendors sell fresh produce, clothing, and other goods. Nightlife, the entertainment options in a city at night, including bars, clubs, and live music venues. Coffee shop, a casual cafe where people gather to drink coffee, work, or relax. Rooftop bar, a bar located on the top floor of a building with a great city view. Fine dining, a high-end restaurant experience with gourmet food and excellent service. Street food, inexpensive food sold by vendors on the street, such as hot dogs or tacos. Art gallery, a place where paintings, sculptures, and other artworks are displayed. Museum, a building where historical, artistic, or scientific objects are exhibited. Festival, a large celebration with music, food, and performances, often based on culture or holidays. Concert, a live music performance featuring a band, singer, or orchestra. Theater, a place where plays, musicals, and performances are shown. Community event, an event organized for local residents, such as fairs or charity runs. Urban gardening, growing plants, vegetables, or flowers in small city spaces like rooftops or balconies. Sightseeing, the activity of visiting famous places in a city. Shopping spree, a time when someone buys a lot of things in a short period. 4. City challenges and issues. Pollution, contamination of air, water, or land, often caused by traffic and factories. Noise level, the amount of sound in a city, often high due to traffic, construction, and people. High rent, the expensive cost of renting an apartment in a city. Overcrowding, a situation where too many people live or gather in one place. Crime rate, the frequency of crimes, such as theft or violence, in a city. Cost of living, the overall expense of living in a city, including rent, food, and transportation. Traffic congestion, when too many cars cause slow movement on roads. Housing crisis, a situation where there are not enough affordable homes for people to live in. Air quality, the condition of the air in a city, which can be affected by pollution and smog. City planning, the design and organization of buildings, roads, and public spaces in a city. Urban development, the expansion and improvement of city areas, including new buildings and infrastructure. Now that we've covered the essential city life vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life situations. Practicing sentences like these will help you speak naturally and confidently. 1. Urban areas and infrastructure. I love walking through downtown at night when all the lights are on. When describing city areas, you can also say the city center instead of downtown. The city recently built a new pedestrian street with cafes and shops. If you're visiting a new city, ask locals, is there a nice pedestrian street nearby? To find great spots for walking. 2. Transportation and commuting. The subway is the fastest way to get across the city. Instead of fastest way, you can also say most efficient way to sound more advanced. I always avoid rush hour because of the heavy traffic. If you're planning your commute, use phrases like I try to leave before rush hour or I take a different route to avoid traffic. 3. City activities and lifestyle. We went to a live concert in the park last night. To sound more fluent, you can say, we caught a live concert instead of we went to a live concert. Street markets are a great place to find unique items. If you love shopping, you can say, I enjoy browsing through street markets to sound more natural. 4. City challenges and issues. The cost of living in the city is much higher than in rural areas. If you want to compare cities, you can say, the cost of living here is way higher than in my hometown. Air pollution is a big issue in large cities. When discussing global issues, you can say, air pollution is becoming a major concern worldwide. Great job today! You've learned some important vocabulary to help you talk about city life with confidence, from urban areas and transportation to city activities and common challenges. Now, here's a tip. Try using these words in your daily conversations or writing. Maybe describe your own city or talk about a trip to an exciting urban area. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. And if you ever need a refresher, come back to this video or check out our English Fab website for more learning resources. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay fab.